On the third day of Kenya's offensive against the Al-shabaab in a bid to secure her borders, Kenyan soldiers are now deep inside Somalia with ground and air operations. The military sources say the Kenyan army has taken control of at least 4 key Al-shabaab stronghold towns, starting with Doble, then Afmadoh, and by this evening, Tabda, which is 63 miles into Somalia, was in the hands of the soldiers, and so was Beles Kokani, another 10 miles further into Somalia. Commander-in-charge of the operation, Lieutenant Colonel Jeff Nyaga, confirmed the killing of at least 75 militia as the Kenyan troops advanced to Indam 4, approximately 150 kilometers into Somali territory. And whereas the operation has been described as smooth, military spokesman says the forces movement is facing serious but surmountable weather challenges in its mission.
As far as casualty state is concerned, the Kenya Defence Forces have not incurred any casualties so far, but for the last 2 battles, especially the one that was fought in Tabda, around 75 Al-shabaab militia were killed and several equipment captured. As the situation stands now, it remains relatively calm, though volatile.
Al-shabaab fighters are reportedly approaching the way of the Kenyan forces, with group spokesman Ali Mohamud quoted by BBC warning of revenge attacks against Kenya, whose aerial and ground military assault began last weekend in response to recent cross-border abductions it blamed on the insurgents. This is despite the hardline group, which controls much of southern Somalia, denying responsibility for the kidnapping of 4 foreigners on Kenyan territory. But for Kenya, the mission to secure her territorial integrity is alive, especially now that Cabinet has declared its support for the onslaught against the Al-shabaab. Milton Nyakundi for the news at 9.